Hey there, Wanda. How's it going? My name is Courtney, and in this video, I'm going to show you 3 things you can do today to help bring in more pet owners to your business. Oftentimes, in the world of the internet, most local business owners are way too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is that they don't know who they can trust. I have found by giving people an easy free attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business has resulted in some of those local business owners still raising their hands and asking me to help them grow. So by the end of this video, you've liked what you heard and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business. Just shoot me a message back and we can chat. So now let me show you 3 things that will set your company above your competition, which are content, citations, and backlinks. Content. So most business owners know that they need content, but they don't know that studies have shown that Google wants for there to be at least 1,500 words on the home page. Not only that, the content needs to have the right keywords. Google does this because it gets them to know what your business is and its purpose. Right now, your homepage is sitting at 543 words, and I went ahead and put up your competition, Charlottesville Veterinary Hospital. Let's take a look at theirs. They're sitting at 678. They're beatable. They just put in a little more effort with their content. So in this content, you want to have what are known as keywords. Keywords are basically special phrases that people or words that people look up each month to resolve their issues and concerns. And you guys miss out on this by not having certain keywords on your website. So going back to your page, just to give you an idea of what type of content so everything that you see highlighted, including the photos, this one isn't for some reason, this is what Google looks at when they scan your website. So even when you put pictures onto your site, you want to make sure it's perfect. This is great. So whoever did your website, give them a high five, because you want keywords like this. You want keywords that are labeled correctly on your website, but you want to make sure that you have it for all of the photos, not just some. But this is great. So taking you over here to this is Ahrefs. This is a tool that essentially gives me the behind the scenes details that Google is looking at when it comes to ranking a site. So I ran a quick scan on you and your competitor, and I came to here to show you a couple of things. One of them being to take a look at your keywords, and you guys are ranking for 236 keywords at the moment. Not bad, honestly. It's not bad. Right, and here are your keywords. This is a perfect example of a type of keyword that you would want to have on your website. So keywords with your business's name are okay, but you don't want too many of them, and it's not really the most optimized for people who are looking for you. Like, to give you more context, think the people who don't know your business name, so they won't be finding you. So you want to make sure you have keywords that more people are bound to find you with. So let's take a look at your competitor. All right. And they're sitting at 1,500 keywords. Let's see what they're ranking for. Umbrella. So some of these best near me. All right, this one's okay. Some of these are question related keywords, so they're not really buyer intent keywords. Buyer intent keywords are like keywords where, the other one that I showed you, like this one and this one, these are buyer intent, but these ones are just mostly questions. So these are like some of theirs. But so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take this keyword and I'm going to place it in Google, and let's see what pops up. So all right, first things we're going to see is this section right here that I want to go over, and this is the second important thing to Google, and this is basically the Google Map Pack where your citations are, and you're probably asking, well, what's a citation and why does that matter? And that's a very great question. So this Map Pack right here, has your business's name, address, and phone number. This is how Google verifies and gives relevance to your local business. And you might be wondering, well, how do I show up in Matt's? And that is a very good question. Right now, you guys are actually showing up number one, so congratulations on that. You guys are killing it. Keep up the good work. I'll still go a little bit over like the citations in case you guys aren't familiar, don't know what it really is, but yeah. So your citation is basically, I have a picture to show you. Here you go. So it's basically your name, address, and phone number distributed across hundreds of directories, and even Facebook, BBB, City Star, Yelp. All of those places are considered places where you can put your citations in. And the goal is you want to have more than your competitors so that you can gain more trust in them from Google, so that it pushes you above the MacPack, which is what you guys seem. So you guys have probably at least 100 citations at the moment. So yeah, you guys are doing great, and you're probably wondering if you haven't been educated on how to do that with how do you get up there? And it's actually pretty simple. There are tools out there that actually show you what directories like your competitors or what your competitors are listed on, and then we would literally go down their list and match those directories. But you don't want to just stop there, because you don't want to just match. You want to dominate. So whatever your competitor has in citations, you would want to go get them and then add like 50 to 100 more, so that it takes them a long time to catch up. Again, you guys are doing excellent in this area, so keep up the good work with that. All right, so last thing I'd like to go over are backlinks, or link juice. And this third pillar will really help you dominate on Google. So when we search for that special keyword, you guys are actually second place, which is also incredible, by the way. This is also amazing. This is where you want to be, because this is 9 times out of 10, this is where people click on when they come over here. So they don't scroll down, they don't go to the second or third page. And it's the same thing with citations. Citations, people click on these, not more businesses. That's why it's important to stay on the top 3, because this is where the action is at. So back to the backlinks. So backlinks are something that will help you to move upwards with your, one of the things that will help you move upwards with your positioning on Google. And it comes down to authority. And how you get authority, also goes back down to backlinks. And a backlink is when one website links to another website online. So think of it like this. If site A links to site B, then site A is giving site B some of its link juice. It's kind of like a vote of confidence. And in Google's eyes, this is passing authority. And the more relevant the site, the more valuable the link. So for example, if you get a local blog, discussing like dogs, that's a lot more valuable. That's a lot more valuable than you getting a backlink from, say, a Pizza Hut, right? Because you guys don't sell pepperoni last time I checked. So taking a look at Ahrefs again, this tool does give us insight on backlinks, and you guys are sitting at 234 backlinks at the moment. Not bad. But it's also not dominating at the moment. Let's take a look at your competitors. Right, and they're sitting at 759 backlinks at the moment. And you're probably wondering, well, once again, how do I get these? It's kind of similar to citations. There are tools that are like Ahrefs that actually allow us to see exactly what sites your competitors are getting their links from, and we can go get those same links for your business. So once again, in closing, we went over content. Your front page needs to have at least 1,500 words. Citations, you want to have 200 to 300 of these to beat out your competition by a landslide. And link juice, you need more relevant sites thinking at you guys to show Google you are the authority. And if you implement these strategies today, you can be number 1 across Google. And I bet you're wondering, well, what now? Well, you can either go with this information I provided you today, and you can do this on your own, and I'm so cool with that. But however, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, just give me a call or text at 218-517-5513. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day. Bye.